In the previous video I discussed the parts here, right? While in this video I will define the properties, so which actually means the materials, right? And for materials, uh, if you look at the parts, which actually I'm going to define later on by Control T. I have 3 layers here, so for this I will consider the materials in this manner as well. So first material we are going to get here as asphalt concrete, right? And click on OK. The second material I am going to define here as middle layer. The third material I am going to define here as for bottom layer. So I defined these 3 materials for the geometry, right? And here we can then go to file, edit keywords, and in this file, okay, before going further, let's just rename it. Okay, so go to models and edit keywords. From here I will take the name of the materials only. Okay, so we have materials that we included here. I will edit them later on. So let's go to this section, and with the press Shift tab because so for materials I will need to first convert it to code, and for input parameters I will consider watch videos, right? So instead of Python, since we are working with ABAQUS, so here we need to select Fortran with F category. So we have material with the name of asphalt. Then we have another one with the name of the middle layer, and we have material for the third one here as well. So actually now we have 3 materials, and these 3 materials are in the material section here. So always try to uh, write them in such a way. If you are practicing it in ABAQUS, then you understand what's going on. So these are the material categories. Now let's um, not define any parameters here, and let's go to okay. So let's now go to the environment here, and let me show you what we need to do. Just in case if you are trying to work here, so in CLI, so you can write from ABAQUS import in those lines which I am going to discuss later on, right? And if we are doing some mistake, then we are going to rectify those mistakes here. So I don't remember exactly the syntax, so we can say from ABAQUS constant import, and we are getting this this error here. So these are some of the scripting rules that I am going to discuss, right? And later on, when I do this, I will try my best to explain this in scripting here. But anyhow, we define materials. The input parameters, you need to watch them later, because I'm not going to work on the input parameters here. I will change them later on. Let's go to the section manager, and before going to section manager, we need to define section assignment. We need to define the sections. So for sections, the first section that we are going to define is for asphalt concrete here, right? So I will copy it here and paste it. Then I'm going to define the asphalt concrete here. The second section is for the middle layer, which I'm going to use here, and this is for the middle layer, and the third that I'm going to use here is for the bottom layer. So this bottom layer, this is the third section, right? Section manager. So we define these parameters here. Now let's quickly assign these here. So make sure to uncheck them, and this is for asphalt concrete. The second one is for the middle layer, and the third one is for the bottom layer, right? So when we define these properties, we need to go to the assembly. But if you remember, I did this in such a way that I'm not going to struggle with these parameters, because all these dimensions that I have defined here are relatively in a relationship with each other, right? So that's why I don't need to struggle with the parameters here. So regarding the loads, we need to do some partitions here, and we need to consider all those points which we discussed in the previous videos. And if you remember, now we will need something like this, the tire contact patch area. So the tire contact patch area is now important for us, and it is already mentioned in this research article in detail, but let me show you. I have done a very explanatory discussion on these aspects in the previous videos. So I'm not going to repeat these. If you want to understand the concept of tire patches, make sure to watch the previous videos, and I have done a lot of discussion on it. So, but before that, I need to mention something which will avoid problems in future for you. So let's go to view, and not for the view parts, but go to view and display groups here. So I need display groups tool here. Let me stop this recording. In the next video I will continue.